Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First. Guys, today we're talking about blogging again. This is video number 3 on my blogging series. I'm going to take you by some really simple videos. I'm going to talk today about the title of your video and how important this is. 1 year ago, I made a blog, and we made it. It was on my website, and here it is right here. And the blog is pretty simple. It's Chris Martinez Nails the Sales Process. Okay. Now I want to show you that something really about Google that's kind of cool. One thing is this video has over 4,000 views directly on my website, which is pretty neat. And this is something you need to also do on your own website, is have a blogging feature on your own website. There's lots of great places, if you're going to continue to watch my videos, that I'm going to show you where you can blog to basically backlink and help your SEO by bridging your website with other websites that are authority websites. Now, getting down to this right here, we're talking about the signature. We're talking about the actual title of the video. One of the important things that you need to understand is when you make the process of this video. Now, I imagine if we Googled this Chris Martinez and we use sales packages, route building, he's going to come up in Google in a pretty high place. And I'll tell you right now, what we did here is the only thing that's outranking him in here is his own content. And it's funny because it's his content on LinkedIn. So when we basically did his thing, Chris Martinez Sales Process, boom, right here, he came up here number 3. Okay. And I can click through. That is that blog that I just showed you. It goes to right here, and it winds up being on my website. Now, if you've been following my other series and you really need to watch these in order, this is taking you through a blogging process and the steps. I'm going to make these videos very, very short and to the point. This one today is basically about titling your videos. One of the most important things that you can do is titling your videos. And I'll tell you why. The URL up here is going to match this right here. So whatever the title is what it is. Now, what I highly advise you, do not go back and change that once you've made it. If you made the wrong title and you realize that you made the wrong title, erase the blog, delete the blog, retitle it again, because there's a process that I'm going to explain that has to do with algorithms, and we're going to explain to you why you don't ever do that and try to change that after a few days. But that's going to be in a later video. Today, we're talking strictly about the title of your blogs, and they need to be correct. I'm helping a guy out right now, and if you guys want to follow along in this series, you can follow along in the entire thing. I'm going to do probably a couple blogging videos a week. This is going to be a little longer process, but there are a lot of things that you have to know that are very important, and they're very simple things, but nothing is very complicated about this. Now, what's cool about this video here is I'll take you to it right here. It's a straight out fact. 1, it's searching now very high on Google, and 2, he had 4K videos, or 4K people that saw the blog because they searched it on Google and wound up finding it, and then clicked through to it and actually looked at it. That numbers there. The fact is because the bottom line is it keeps track of the unique IP users that click in on here. One of the cool things about this is that when you're doing this type of blogging and you're using authority sites, you're going to get traffic that's very specific. In other words, these are guys that are basically looking for this information. It's not like when you make a TikTok video and you have 1 million 9-year-olds looking at your video and it really doesn't mean anything. These are unique users that are actually looking for this information, and which makes it really good. And that's what you want. You want your customer base to be the people that are viewing your blogs. It doesn't matter that you got 1,000,000 9-year-olds looking at a blog. What matters is you got your audience looking at your blogs. And right here, I would say that it's probably a good 80% tile. But the main and the most important thing here is that he's number basically 2 right here on Google, or number 3 right here on Google. 4, if you were to search this in anything, Chris Martinez nail sales process, Chris Martinez packages, you're gonna use any combination of those words, you're gonna wind up finding that blog probably on the first page of Google, which is very important. And this is how you work your SEO. These are the basic things that you guys have to do. I hope that helped. I hope that helped you guys out. It's basically about the title of the blog, how important it is, and to do not ever change it. If you ever do change it, if you realize you titled it incorrectly, erase the blog and restart over again. It's ever so important that that title is what you need it to be and what you believe that your customers or the people that are unique to you are going to be searching to try to find you. Guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First, out.